Well, Nick, we're down here, of course, at Lismore Speedway. It is the World Midget Car Championship, the POWRI World Series. It's the final night. It is going to be simply epic. We've got bumper crowd line up for us, bumper cars. I believe an Australian might do it, but the Kiwis and the Americans are certainly going to be hard to beat.
Well, that's certainly, I hope an Australian takes it out. My bets are going to be on between Nathan Smee or, as you mentioned, Matt Smith. We'll see if the Aussies can get on top, but I wouldn't mind if a New Zealander like Brad Mosen took it out.
Well, can a Kiwi make it 2 from 2? That's going to be the interesting thing. Or are we going to see perhaps Brian Clausen or Christopher Bell claim top spot? That's going to be epic. Wait for the national anthem, Brad Mosen again.
We are looking forward to a huge night here at the Lucas Oil Lismore Speedway, Aaron. The best are here in the world of midgets.
So we've got the pace vehicle back in racing, and with our lucky program winners, we'll stack them up, and an interesting front row, as we mentioned earlier. We've got the likes of Dane Maxwell with a King chassis with a Mopar under the hood. On the outside of him, it is Western Australia's Dean McCullum. That's how they will look. The pace vehicle will exit stage left, and we're about to let this race go live. So 10 laps the distance, World POWRI Midgets Heat Race number 10 here at the Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway. Maxwell and McCullum lead them round. Watch for the box start, oh so critical. We're away, here we go, racing fast, racing furious down to the first corner, and McCullum got an absolute flyer. Look at Mosen, 3 wide down the back there.
Oh, how good is this? Look at Mosen on the outside, and Hayden Williams, this New Zealand driver, can do it.
Maxwell, no,
Carnage down the main straightaway, Aaron.
Well, that was drama. Maxwell got loose as anything, collected by McGough, and the damage result is Jenkins is caught in that one.
I tell you what, Jenkins, Harders and Hagen involved there. The Hawk could be filthy with that one.
So Jenkins, he is really a victim of a crime that wasn't really his. Maxwell got loose as anything. He managed to save himself. So Jenkins' car's looking okay. File the cars up. Indian file restart. That's one behind the other. Well,
Restart, as you mentioned, oh so essential, and it can really make or break your heat race. And what we haven't talked about as well, Aaron, because we had that overcast condition yesterday, was the sun. Now, from experience of having a drive of some cars over the years here, the sun going down the back straightaway is absolutely blinding. You cannot see going into turns 3. It is quite difficult, and this time of the afternoon, it's quite dangerous for the drivers.
What type of carnage is going to unfold? We're about to find out. Here we go. We're racing away.
We are racing, and have a look at McCullum pull down on Dane Maxwell, but Hayden Williams round the outside. This is a drive already for Williams.
Hayden Williams now goes to the top shelf, right round the outside. He goes to McCullum. Hayden Williams, oh what a pass, he hits the front. 1 lap in the book, 9 to go.
There is plenty of drive up high at the moment, as you can see from Williams and Dane Maxwell out there. Mosen also following him through as Kiwis 1, 2 and 3. You must be delighted, Aaron.
The New Zealanders are turning it on here tonight. Hayden Williams, Dane Maxwell, Dean McCullum. Then we go back to Brad Mosen. Stewart running through, 41 McGough.
Michael Stewart, he's holding a tight line there in 5th spot, but Mosen, he's the big mover. Watch him on the inside now. They're almost too wide as they go down the front straightaway. It is all Mosen and McCallum at the moment.
Couple of S-slingers fighting over the final podium position. Mosen, he's really starting to wind the rubber band up. Up the inside he goes at McCallum. What's he going to do? Drag racing, and now McCallum's just got enough legs.
He is desperately trying to hustle that car into turns 1 and 2. The track certainly widening out, as you can see that blue line just getting slicker and slicker.
Tyre wear is going to be critical. Hayden Williams and the Century Batteries. Harbour Leonard Racing, 3 New Zealand. Maxwell going, 5 laps to go. 5 to go, halfway home.
They are halfway home, and it is all Hayden Williams, the New Zealander. He is in hot form tonight.
Hayden Williams, Dane Maxwell, Brad Mosen. McCallum has given him a real good going at it.
McCallum, he is now going backwards with Mosen, setting his sights, but he's got a lot of work to do on second place getter Dane Maxwell. Maxwell now running down our race leader, Hayden Williams.
Maxwell's showing everything he's got at him, but I watch a fantastic drive out in front by Hayden Williams, the young gun Kiwi, the 3NZ car. He is leading this one, and leading it well.
He is doing it easy out there, Aaron. Dane Maxwell sitting in second with another Kiwi on Mosen in third. Mosen, have a look at Hagen now. He's trying to thread the needle and doesn't on McGough on the inside. He's really showing he's a world-class driver.
Absolutely, Hagen driving superbly. White flag is flying. 1 lap to go here at Lismore Speedway.
1 lap to go now for Hayden Williams as he heads past the Northern Star Grandstand. This will be a fantastic finish. Flawless drive out there for Hayden Williams across the line. He takes heat number 10 for the World POWRI Midget Championship. Second place across the line will be Dane Maxwell with the Kiwis going 1, 2 and 3 with Brad Mosen with third spot. The first Aussie home will be the 42 of Dean McCallum with Darren the Hawk Hagen. He was on fire to finish through in 5th position. Well, Aaron, we'll see if you can get a quick word with our New Zealand driver, Hayden Williams.
Hayden Williams, what a fantastic way to start the night.
You know, it's off to a good start. You know, it's where we need some points to be in that top 8, and hopefully we can move our way forward in this top 8 shuffle.
How do you find this tight bull ring here at Lismore Speedway?
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's a really driver's track, and it's real hard to pass, but obviously tonight the track's got a high line, and that's what I like, so hopefully we can move forward from here and have a good night.
Congratulations, Hayden, all the very best.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
This is a rather stacked heat here at Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway. We trust you're enjoying yourself tonight, and those taking the broadcast wherever you might be, we welcome you along to what is a fairly healthy crowd here for this one. A great atmosphere indeed. So we'll form up the pace vehicle. It'll be 2 abreast, and they'll bring them round for 10 laps is the distance.
I'd say this race is going to be absolutely electric, rough and tough. Mighty Midget action here at the Lismore Showgrounds. We are getting set. 1 more lap this time by.
Oh, that was a, what's going on here? That was a shambles.
Well, I tell you what, Aaron.
That start was a shambles.
Mitchell Bryan, he was certainly excited to get off that line. So, Aaron, the New Zealanders of O'Connor, what's going on here?
Well, I think they were saying that maybe 63 jumped. I'm not sure what's going on. The answer's a pineapple. So we'll wrap and stack them again, and this time we'll send them away. So hopefully we'll get it right.
Alrighty, well, O'Connor now starting off pole. Going this time by, folks. Hang on to your hats, Lismore. We are getting set. The Mighty Midgets here in Lismore. Green flag racing, and it's O'Connor, the New Zealander, leads them away. Pierce has just been swallowed up out there as well. And have a look at the American Felker coming through the field.
Oh, he threads the needle beautifully. What about this? Cars running 3 wide action down here. Oh, this is going to be rough and tumble racing. Look at the pass, 3 wide midget action.
Have a look at these gaggle of cars. Nathan Smee on the inside. Bell's also there. Oh, Kendall and Bell get together.
Michael Kendall.
He's over. Michael Kendall is over. Rode the outside wheel of Christopher Bell's car and just shot it skywards, Aaron.
He just ran out of real estate. And Michael Kendall, the 5-time national champion, ended up upside down on the entrance to turn number 3. They were going 2 and 3 wide, and it was just a matter of time. and Kendall, unfortunately, the victim.
So once again, Michael Kendall involved in another big accident.
Hands together. Michael Kendall.
It wasn't as wild as that flip of Brett Thomas's last night, but still pretty nasty, Aaron.
Absolutely. We might see if we can have a word with him.
I can see the front end completely
ripped out. The diff. The
it
diff's
is destroyed.
slightly second hand.
The diff, yes, it's gone. I can see the suspension. It's rearranged as well, Aaron.
Okay, this time round, we're still on caution. We're still on caution. So just trying to get the order out. 9 laps to go. 1 in the book, 9 to go. So the restart order, O'Connor, Falca. How did he get up there? Where did Falca come? He came from...
I don't know where he has come from, but he is absolutely on fire to be up there in second spot.
Strap yourselves in, Lismore Speedway. 9 laps to go. We're away. Here we go. We're racing.
And we are racing. Green flag has fallen, and O'Connor leads away from Falca. Falca trying to run that high line. He's going to try and run down our race leader, Aaron.
O'Connor, your race leader. Falca running in second. The Missouri Missile all over the back of him. Here comes Adam Clark.
Have a look at this battle at the back of the pack between Bell, Clark. Oh. Bell now threading the needle on the outside of Pierce Lahane. Oh, Mackay gets sideways at the rear of the field.
O'Connor leading. Here comes Falca. Falca going low side. Falca with a slide job attempt. Just drifts up the track. Hasn't quite got the kahunas to get it out there. But your race leader is the 91 of O'Connor. Falca in second.
O'Connor is a brave man. He's hanging it all out to dry at the moment. But Falca's trying to run him down. The Missouri Missile, the 82 of Falca. We go back to Mitchell Bren and Jennings, the Gold Coast drivers, being challenged there by Adam Clark.
Falca trying a slide job out of turn number 4 he goes. Hasn't quite got there. Oh, Jennings gets loose.
5 to run now, and it's all the races on for our leaders, O'Connor and Falca. New Zealand versus USA. Falca all over the back of him like a cheap suit. At the moment, here comes the move. This could be it. O'Connor shuts the door on Falca. Have a look at Adam Clark now in third spot.
Oh, Bell's trying to go with him as well. Bell now to the top shelf. Bell goes low side. Bell with a slide up for 4th. Can't quite get there. I tell you what, Adam Clark is now moving through the field.
He's jumped up into third spot from the rear of the pack, and he's trying to run down Andrew Falca.
Nathan Smith struggling at the back, but here we go. 2 laps to go. 2 to go. 91 O'Connor, 82 Falca, 20. Oh, Bell! Beautiful slider.
That was a slide, the first big one of the night. I'm sure we'll see plenty more as O'Connor now just starts to edge his way ahead of the 82 of Falca.
Adam Clark is starting to come home with the wet sail. 91 O'Connor, 82 Falca. Then we go back to the 21 car of Adam Clark. Out of turn 4, checkered flag is waving. O'Connor, Falca, Adam Clark, Christopher Bell. 63, they go through. Then we go back to Jennings. And 88, the 7 of Nathan Smee. Towards the back of that one, Mackay was in there as well. But hey, Lismore Speedway. Did you see that slide job of Christopher Bell?
I tell you what, that doesn't get any better here at Lismore, and we'll see if we can grab a quick word now with O'Connor. We'll just let him get the helmet off out there, Shane O'Connor. But he held out a hard-charging Andrew Falca. Shane, you look great out there on what is becoming a very slick racetrack.
It is. We've done a lot to the car lately. We've got a whole new shop package on here, and Darren's helping us to get our car faster, and we've been struggling lately, so that was good to get that heat win. And Vernon Vasey truck parts, CSR Esslinger was hooked up then, so that was good.
And where do you think the track's going to go now? Do you think it's going to widen right out, or the high line will have a bit of grip?
I think it'll hide them right out. If they start to keep some water up there, keep some moisture up there, it'll definitely stay there. But it is dying away already, so we'll just see what it does, and we'll make a call from there.
Wish you all the very best for us tonight.
Thank you.
Come on, folks, put your hands together for him. He's the New Zealand star, Shane O'Connor. Ready to go this time round.
McCutcheon in a borrowed car, the 95 car. It's all foreign territory to him. So they are racked and stacked. Oh, it's going to be exciting. The final Midget POWRI heat. before we start getting into the dashes and the A main event. Here we go. Whitaker, Bright, 10 laps the distance. We're racing. Here we go. We are.
Green flag falls, and it's all Alex Bryant on the outside. But here comes the young teenager of Whitaker. Whitaker now relegated to second spot, but the race is on. Look at these cars coming to turn number 3. Bob Jackson just being swallowed up out there by Peter Honeybell.
Bright your leader. Whitaker in second. McKinley and then McCutcheon driving that car of Hickman so superbly. Honeybell drops back. Watch for Matthew Smith. Smith's come all the way from the final row. He's hugging the apron.
Clausen just can't quite make it work at the rear of the field as he just passes Brock Dean for the second last placing. Jerry Coons, he's a mover, but have a look at Hickman through on the inside. They're too wide as they go down the back straightaway.
Oh, McCutcheon driving superbly. Alex Bright, oh, that car's died. Oh, the Bright's car's in a horrible mess. Alex Bright's car's sounding awful and he's off. We've lost our race leader.
I'd say there's major dramas out there, Aaron, for Alex Bright. That car not sounding good at all. Hickman now inheriting the race lead from McKinley and Whitaker. So we've got New Zealand, Australia 2 and 3.
Chris McCutcheon and the borrowed car out in front. He is driving superbly. Oh, Smith to the low line with a sensational sliding attempt. What's happened to Brian Clausen? He's trailing further back.
The race is going to be on for third spot now, Aaron, between Whitaker and Honeybell. Have a look at Smith, though. He's driving like a man possessed at the moment. He wants that third placing.
McKinley now starting to come to the frame. So we've got Chris McCutcheon, Jamie McKinley, Rusty Whitaker, Peter Honeybell, Matt Smith, Jerry Coons Jr., Brian Clausen, Bob Jackson, Brock Dean.
Clausen just can't make any inroads at the moment. He's trying desperately to get underneath and hustle that car around Jerry Coons Jr.
Oh, at the moment, it's all textbook stuff. Brian Clausen's now come to the frame. So Brian Clausen, the bullet from Noblesville, Indiana, trying to get the slide around to turn number 2. Up the inside, he's got him. 2 to go, 2 laps to go.
It is all Hickman, the New Zealander from McKinley. And then Whitaker out there. But the race is on for the minors between Honeybell, Smith, Jerry Coons and Clausen now coming on strong.
Oh, just a slight error there, and Coons synced up the inside. White flag, 1 to go for Chris McCutcheon.
Chris McCutcheon now leading it at the moment. My apologies. Normally in the Hickman car tonight, so it's all McCutcheon from McKinley. Then we go back to Whitaker. So McCutcheon now, he's going to come across the line. He's going to take the checkered flag. Good driving out there by Chris McCutcheon. Normally that car driven by Hickman. And I'll tell you what, that is a hard job to do, Aaron, stepping into someone else's race car.
Oh, he's driven superbly. He'll be fantastic. They'll be wrapped to finally put their problems to bed. He was certainly one of the 4 Kiwi drivers at Lismore and, of course, Archerfield. Put your hands together, folks. Chris McCutcheon. How good was that, Chris McCutcheon, eh?
Yeah, pretty good. You know, it's an interesting track tonight, but the boys did a heck of a job. And just want to say a big thanks to Dwayne and John. And letting us come out here and have a play in their trolley. You know, it's unfortunate Dwayne's sick at his hotel room, but he was kind enough to lend us his car after we had some mechanical problems. So thanks heaps to the guys.
What happened to your car, Chris?
Well, we just had a bit of a mechanical issue. You know, we could have put a bit of a sticking plaster on it, but you know, you don't want to go out there and just blow gear up for the sake of it. So we're kind of out and done and dusted. But yeah, Dwayne fell ill, and I guess his bad luck is our good luck. And as I say, the guys were kind enough to lend us their car. So really stoked, and we'll see what we can do tonight.
Hopefully we'll see you at the pointy end of proceedings.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, we're off to a good start, but she's a long night.
There he is, Chris McCutcheon, a fantastic drive, and he claims victory lane in the final of the POWRI installment of the heat racing.
I don't know what they're doing, Aaron.
Neither do I, but we're going green anyway, so let's see how these cars roll around here, see what's going on. So Hayden Williams out there, Scott Buckley out there, Nathan Smee out there.
Have a look at Nathan Smee going to turns 1 and 2. He's just trying to get up on that high line. It was wet earlier for the sport race, but it looks like it's come in for the drivers now. Buckley, as I said, hasn't come in. There's still a little bit of moisture catching Buckley out there.
He almost kissed the concrete. Still on green at the moment. Tell you what, 95 of Chris McCutcheon looks super fast in that Burrow car. Buckley's car is all. His handling's a shambles. Williams has a bit of an issue down there as well.
Hayden Williams as well, struggling as he went into turns 1 and 2. He's picked up the pace now. McCutcheon also being caught out. That track must be quite wet up on the outside and going into turn 1 and 2.
So the cars that are going to drop away.
So the cars that will be whittled away, Aaron, will just get confirmation from our tower. They've holding those all-important lap times for us.
Buckley looks like his race has been run. He is coming off, and here's Williams. So Buckley and Williams are the two cars which
so Nathan Smee, Aaron, I've just been told, will stay out on the track in the 95 of Chris McCutcheon.
And the next two to challenge them is the 13 of Matthew Smith and the Bullet of Brian Clausen. So Smith and Clausen now to take on Nathan Smee and the 95 car of Chris McCutcheon.
Of course, Matt Smith now being pushed away in that Triple X chassis Hawk. He is a very talented driver indeed. He's run the sprint car down in Sydney last season, so he's a man of many talents, taming those midgets and the speed cars, or the sprint cars and the speed cars, as we call them here, but they're getting set for the green, Aaron.
Let's see what happens this time round. So, watch for Matthew Smith. 39 Clausen. Clausen drifts out way out wide, just have to bag up the gas. Maybe not such a good lap for Brian Clausen.
McCutcheon, he's still got plenty of pace. He goes into turns 1 and 2. But look at Smith. He's right up against the concrete as he goes up past the NBN grandstand.
Oh, it's going to be an epic midget car action tonight. Smith has got that car right on the rev limiter.
That high line has been watered, and it's certainly coming in now as the guys get wider and wider. Look how close Smith is to that fence.
Well, he's got the car on a rail. White flag is falling, so chicken. Oh, Smee! Just about bicycle down there in turns 1 and 2.
Clausen's car looked hooked up as it come across the line to get the checkered flag. So Aaron will just get confirmation of our drivers.
So let's have a look and see how it flies, but it looks like from where we're sitting, Matthew Smith looks like he will resume battle stations, and the car coming off. There's Chris McCutcheon is off.
So Aaron, Clausen and Smith stay on. A new Smith, he was hanging out to dry, putting it all on the line on the outside, and he was quick out there.
And these results of these times will determine the front 2 rows of our A main event tonight. We've got Matthew Smith, the lone Australian, up against Brian Clausen for Bell, and Brad Mosen, 2 Americans, a Kiwi, and an Australian.
I can tell you now, there was 1/100th of a second between Clausen and Smith. That's how close these two guys are running out on the racetrack.
So we can know that out of grid position number 6, you will see the likes of Nathan Smee and or Chris McCutcheon. Here we go, we're racing.
Have a look at Smith again, up on the high side. Oh, has he run too wide, but he's picked up the pace now, Aaron.
He has indeed. Brian Clausen running that mid-track. Oh, just has a bit of a moment there in 1 and 2. Bell runs through. Nice and smooth. Watch Bell. He's like poetry in motion.
And Mosen as well. He is a smooth customer as he goes into turns 3 and 4. Have a look at him work that wheel.
Just getting a little bit loose out of turn number 4, but Matthew Smith, he's certainly providing all the spectacle at the moment. He has not lifted off that accelerator, and that Hawk is singing, isn't what?
Have a look at this thing of Clausen going into turns 1 and 2. As he mentioned, these guys, they have not lifted. Christopher Bell, he's also on a charge.
Checkered flag for Matty Smith. Brian Clausen goes through. Bell and Brad Mosen, the last one for the gold qualifier.
Mosen, the car seems to be just a little screwed down on that left rear. Not too sure if he's running that intentionally.
Well, he may have tightened it down to see what happens. We're waiting for confirmation to come through of it was quick time. Quick time by Brad Mosen. He will start at a pole position tonight. Mosen has done quick time for that one.
Christopher Bell was second quickest out there. He looked fast in that Toyota power plant midget. Clausen will be out of 3, folks, with Matty Smith out of 4. That's a good job for Smith, our Australian driver. We're hanging on the hopes of Smith tonight. Righty, Brad Mosen, he's just got the helmet off. Brad, quick time. Gee, you've been on fire here in Lismore.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it just goes to show what a good race team can do for your results. You know, this team's just got this thing dialed in and makes my job a hell of a lot easier. It's it makes racing a hell of a lot more fun than it has been over the last few weeks. So yeah, I'm just enjoying it. A long way to go with 40 laps, and like same as last night, we've got good company around us, so it won't be easy, but this is a good good start position for us.
That's exactly right. And I've just noticed out there when you were running around there in the shootout, the left rear of the car certainly screwed down and tightened up compared to the other drivers.
Oh, don't tell them too much. No, the car feels good. It's, I mean, oh yeah, feels good.
Alrighty, we wish you all the very best with the big 40-lap A-main tonight. Ken, the Kiwi of Brad Moser making a clean sweep this weekend. He's certainly on song to take out tonight's 40-lap main event, Aaron.
Good night, park it in the trailer and sit on the grandstands and enjoy what will be an epic A-main event.
That's exactly right. And have a look at Alex Bright. He's pumped up already. He's, he thinks he's into the race already, Alex Bright. But the American, watch him from the back of the pack. So bringing up the front row, we've got McKinley and the New Zealand of O'Connor.
Then we got Kendall and McGough in row number 2.
We go back to the 88, the Gold Coast of Jennings on the outside of him with the 99 of Brock Dean.
Next one is Mackay and Stewart.
And the 76 out there of Mackay. We go back to another 76 out there, Bob Jackson, and I believe it's McCallum on the outside of him. Then we go back to car number 6 of Pierce Lahane, and on the outside of him should be Michael Harders. Alrighty, here we go, Aaron, let's get set for the green.
We're away. Oh, was that a slight advantage? Start will play on, brings the ball. And it's McKinley that fires it through into turbo yellow. Jump start for this one. And that was definitely McKinley. He took off like a thief in the night and may well lose his starting position. They may just allow it to go again. And no, he's been sent back. So McKinley has been sent back for a jump start.
I tell you what, this is going to play right into the hands of the 5-time New Zealand champion Michael Kendall. That crew must have worked feverishly to get that car back together.
4 cars to make it through. 4 cars only will transfer through as of right. 20 laps the distance. They file nicely under the Northern Star grandstand here at Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway for the World POWRI B-Main. Here we go.
Well, how good was O'Connor off the line? He left Kendall there for dead. As here comes McGough through on the inside. McKinley's also there. Have a look at Dean as well, making up plenty of ground.
Racing fast, racing furious, down a turn they go, and it is the 91 of O'Connor, Kendall, McGough. McKinley sits on the bubble of Brook Dean, sits on the last transfer.
This is an absolute thriller at the moment. Have a look at second place, they're battling it out. McGough now losing some speed against Kendall. Kendall now chasing down O'Connor.
So, all pressure on McKinley. He sits on that final transfer position. Brook Dean is throwing everything he can at it to try and get through. And this is fast. The top 5 are starting to open up a little gap between Michael Harders and Jennings, running the next one back.
Have a look at Brock Dean as well. He wants to get above that bubble. He wants to sit in that 4th placing of McKinley. New Zealand, Australia, Alex Bright from America, struggling to get through. He just picked up 2 cars on the top shelf. Alex Bright is struggling back there. He's trying to work that high line. Just can't quite do it at the moment. Look at this race for the lead. Oh, O'Connor wheel standing. Oh, O'Connor spectacularly done through as Bright starts to thread the needle from the back. Your race leader is Shane O'Connor. Go back to Kendall running in second. 41 McGough from New Zealand there. McKinley all over the back of him. Brock Dean. And then we go to Jennings, Stewart, followed by the... And have a look at Alex Bright now. He threw on Michael Harders. He's sitting there in about 8th or 9th spot. He's still got plenty of work to do in this one. Aaron. Oh, Kendall makes a real meal of it out of turn number 4. Oh, Bromwich contact made. McKinley goes into the side of McGough. And McGough gets all loose. He loses momentum. And Brock Dean makes the transfer. The bubble's been burst. And I think McGough's got a flat front tyre. That tyre is going down, I'd say. Have a look at it as he goes past. Tyre going down for him. He's trying to hold on the pole line to get it down. But look, Alex Bright coming through from the back. What a drive by Alex Bright. Alex Bright is putting in a race of a lifetime. He is trying to get one of those, the 88 of Jennings got crossed up in front of Bright. Bright all over the place. Oh, Jennings across on the infield. Well, it's almost cleaned up. That gave us a bit of a heart palpitation. But look at this race for the lead, Aaron.
Kendall's driving superbly. He's all over the back of it. Watch the left rear of O'Connor. It's starting to smoke. But Alex Bright, man on a mission, currently sits in 6th place. Your race leader is O'Connor. In 2nd place, Kendall. 3rd place is 42 McKinley.
I tell you what, O'Connor's starting to get a little loose out there. He went out the main straightaway sideways. Brock Dean is now coming on strong as well. Alex Bright, I tell you what, if he doesn't get in, he's got to make the promoter's choice. 10 to run.
Bright to the top shelf into 3 and 4. Round the outside of McGough. McGough makes a meal of it. Now tries to slide out. Alex Bright got that S-slinger. Oh, Kendall, it's the front. Michael Kendall, your new race leader.
Have a look at this Alex Bright, the missile. He is worth the admission ticket alone, Alex Bright.
So we've got a couple of S-slingers running 1 and 2. McKinley back into 3rd. Brock Dean 4th. Here comes Alex Bright. Bright superbly driving. Oh, McGough makes a meal of it in there and slows right down. Bright though, he's applying the blowtorch to Brock Dean.
He is all over the back of Dean. I'd say Bright's going to do it. Watch this. Watch Bright on the inside. It's Bright and Dean. The race side heading's done it. He is up in the 4th placing.
Oh, this is the drive of the night. Up the inside of McKinley he goes. Here goes Alex Bright. Alex Bright, 3 wide.
Look at Brock Dean. They are 3 wide. Bright through on McKinley. Have a look at Brock Dean. That guy is out of control at the moment. He has got the hammer down. And Bright now battling it with McKinley.
5 laps to go. 5 to go. McKinley now sits on the bubble. Bright's from a couple of car legs back. Brock Dean comfortably running in 3rd. Tyres are starting to play havoc for these drivers.
Has Bright used his tyres? Can he run down McKinley? It's all McKinley. Look, Bright on the inside. Have a go at this American driver. He is certainly a gun.
Alex Bright, oh, this time, no, he just drifts out wide. Alex Bright, oh, he's lost momentum. Drama for Bright. We've got a couple of laps to go. Michael Kendall, comfortably from O'Connor. Brock Dean, Jamie McKinley. Then we go back to the Alex Bright.
I tell you what, it's all Michael Kendall at the moment. There's 2 laps to run, white flag out. This time by, but the race is on between McKinley and Bright. It is all Bright McKinley. That race is sensational. Look at Bright on the outside.
He's throwing everything, including the kitchen sink at the 42. Oh, he's got him! This time round, makes a mistake. Bright goes low side. He's going to try a slider. Now he just picks up the gas, and look who's come. Dane Maxwell comes. White flag, 1 to go.
White flag, 1 to go. Thanks very much, Aaron. And have a look at this battle out here between Alex Bright. But it's all Michael Kendall, O'Connor, Brock Dean, and McKinley. Can Bright do it? He's sitting on the bubble. He's throwing it all at it. And here comes Maxwell as well. But it's a fantastic finish to Michael Kendall. Here comes Bright. Oh, just misses out by 1 placing. Oh, Alex Bright, the rear of the field to finish in 5th spot. This guy is absolutely electric tonight on this racetrack. But it's all Michael Kendall takes the victory from O'Connor. Brock Dean will be in 3rd. And Alex Bright, wasn't he worth the admission ticket?
He certainly was, and a great drive. Michael Kendall will take the transfer spot with O'Connor, Brock Dean, and then we had the 42 of McKinley. Just missing out was Alex Bright and Dane Maxwell. Boy, oh boy, we've got an absolute rib tickler now by the 40 lap A main event coming up for you here at the Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway for the World POWRI Series. Is it going to be a double duty tonight?
I'm sure as hell going to try to, man. It's come a long way, and to go home with anything worse than 1st tonight, we're sort of in the mood to not agree with it. So I don't know, we're just going to do our best and try and put this thing on top.
Congratulations for being starting at a grid position number 1, and all the best.
Thank you very much.
Here with Dane Maxwell. Dane, it's the hard way into it, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. It's not what we planned, but yesterday we found we had a cracked cylinder head, and I just can't thank my crew enough, Tim, for sticking with it. You know, he's got balls and just he just stuck with it, man, and I'm happy to be here, starting off the back.
Congratulations for making it this far, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Alrighty, folks. So starting from the towards the back of a very long bus, he was the promoter's choice. Come on, let's put your hands together for him, Lismore. The USA 29 of Alex Bright. Then we go to the 99. He's virtually a local driver. We've recognised him as one of our own. Put your hands together for him, Lismore. It's the 99 of Brockdean.
I'm with the 42 of Jamie McKinley. Can you do it from grid 18?
Oh, well, we're certainly going to give it a shot. You know, 40 laps is a long way, so yeah, anything can happen.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you.
Out of 16, we've got our New Zealand 91 out there. Let's make some noise for him, Shane O'Connor.
On the inside of Shane O'Connor, we've got the 5-time national champion, 89, Michael Kendall.
And now, starting out of position number 14, the New South Wales driver. He's got plenty of experience. Let's hear it for him, Lismore, Darren Jenkins.
Next car to face the grid will be the 39 car from New Zealand, Peter Honeybell.
Out of position number 12 tonight, driving that identical 91 car, it's Darren the Hawk Hagen.
Out of grid position number 11 from Tucson, Arizona, the 3 USA of Jerry Coons Jr.
Out of the USA, this guy is an absolute missile. Let's hear it for him, Lismore, Andrew Felker.
Grid number 9, starting tonight, our Australian champion, it is Adam Clark.
Out of position number 8 for tonight's A-main, we have the New Zealander. This guy can certainly drive. Let's hear it for him, Lismore, it's Scotty Buckley.
On the inside of Scotty, out of grid position number 7, the current 3NZ, Hayden Williams.
Flying the New Zealand flag, not normally campaigned by this driver, but let's make him welcome the 95 of Chris McCutcheon.
Starting out of the inside of the 3rd row, from Sydney, New South Wales, that's Nathan Smee.
Now I know this driver, he has a lot of fans here tonight. The Sydney side of car number 13, the Triple X car of Matthew Smith.
On the inside of the 2nd row, from Noblesville, Indiana, our 2014 Chili Bowl winner, Brian Clausen.
Starting off from position number 2 and number 2 on the race car, this teenage sensation can drive. Let's hear it for him, Lismore, it's Christopher Bell.
And starting on grid position number 1, the man that did the business last night from 7, Brad Mosen.
But come on, Lismore, let's give a big blast to all our speed car midget drivers competing for tonight's World Midget Final, the final night on the Australian swing. And Aaron, it's going to be an absolute thriller.
Absolute thriller indeed. What a star-studded lineup. The world's best in the eyes of many, doing battle for one of the richest midget car series in the world.
American take it out tonight. Well, the Americans, I think there's...
No, there's a lady waving there, but she's married to Jerry Coons, so she doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
Well, they have plenty of fuel. They would have made the bar changes. Everyone will be getting ready to go.
And I tell you what, that high line has still got plenty of moisture, plenty of drive out there. Did you get the chance to stick the screwdriver in?
I did actually round the other side there, and it was rock hard. So I tell you now, very soft middle to outside, but right on that pole line, she'll be taking rubber. Are we going to see a reenactment of the 2007 Australian Midget Car Championship? Who would know? And anything can happen at Speedway, and usually does.
So we are getting ready, getting set. Looks good over there on the Northern Star Grandstand. Let's see if we can get a few more. Come on, folks. We had a good turnout last weekend with the Australian Dirt Modified Championship. I don't know if anyone up in that NBN Grandstand has a phone, do they?
Well, if the NBN Grandstand doesn't have a phone, I'm not here. Turn your phone lights on, stand up out of your seats. We're going to grid these guys. We'll rack them and stack them, and then we'll send them away with a 4-wide salute to you, the fans, from the drivers.
Oh, how good does that look in the Northern Star Grandstand? That looks fantastic. I can see we've got a couple of lightsabers out there as well. So everyone up there in that NBN Grandstand, surely you have a phone on you. I've got one in sight.
On your feet, Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway.
Come on, everyone, wave those phones.
Oh, we got one at the top there.
Look, we've got a phone at the top of the grandstand. Okay, we can't call that person.
To the main event.
Everyone.
for midget supremacy here in Australia.
Come on, everyone, stand up. That NBN grandstand, everyone up there, give them a big blast as they come on by. Everyone with your phones to the left. Come on, everyone, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Oh, that looks fantastic. Thank you, Speedway fans. Come on, give a big round of applause as they come on by. They are putting it all on the ragged edge for the 40-lap World Midget Championship, Aaron.
Sensational scenes here at Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway. All the cars, all the stars to do battle tonight. For you, the fans, the salute from the drivers.
And that is the best spectacle you'll ever see in Speedway, that four-wide salute. Nothing is better than that, Aaron.
Absolutely. We'll rack 'em and stack 'em now.
Who can survive? Who's got the hardest compound tyre? Who can outdrive these Americans? It's going to be a race of the fittest. The World POWRI Midget Championship.
Christopher Bell and Brad Mosen will lead them around. They'll amble themselves nicely. The pace vehicle is off. The box has been set. Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway, strap yourselves in. The World POWRI Series Championship finale in Australia. It's about to explode. Here we go, we're away.
We are away. Hang on to your seats here, folks. Christopher Bell is going to lead the charge, but look at Mosen on the outside. And big roll.
Maxwell.
Big roll. Maxwell is over. Big one in turns 1 and 2.
High drama down here. He didn't even make it past the first corner. And Dane Maxwell, base over apex.
And it looked like he did it all on his own. I only just caught the end of it, but we'll get confirmation from our cameraman, Grant Fowler. You may have caught that, but Aaron looked like he did it all on his own.
Look out here, we've certainly got a couple of grooves out here, so that this track is certainly going to spice things up. He will resume battle stations.
Can't believe it. He's going to push that car away after being upside down. He's a brave man, Maxwell. But as you can see there, Aaron, that rut is starting to form once again, so that'll make it interesting. The guys will really have to duck down low or go on the top shelf.
He will resume at the back.
Solid yellows, I'd say we're going to go one more time. Yes, one more time. Thanks, Teddy, our flagman. So, Aaron, we are going to set to go. One more circulation and then green flag racing.
Christopher Bell on the inside. Brad Mosen, who won the pole shuffle, was linked to run on the outside. The lights are now out. They will be racked and stacked, and we will send them away. 40 laps is the distance here. Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway. Strap yourselves in again. Hold on. It's going to be a bumpy ride for the World POWRI Championship Series finale. It's about to explode for the second time. Here we go. We're away. We're away.
The mighty midgets are let loose here at Lismore. And have a look at Clausen. He's going, we've got contact.
No.
Oh, is that O'Connor out there? I'd say he's got a punctured tyre now. That's a real shame for Shane O'Connor.
He managed to save it. Brad Mosen, your early race leader. Bell in second place. Smith in third. Nathan Smee and Brian Clausen.
Have a look at Matthew Smith as well in the third spot. Christopher Bell is catching a rut there. We've got a yellow light.
O'Connor has brought on a yellow, parked it straight outside, and Buckley has spun as well onto the infield. So we've got drama out of turn number 2. We have completed a lap. We have completed a lap. The rules allows that to be done. So
Thanks very much, Aaron. I've just been told the transponder's saying we've done 1 lap, so we'll see what happens there, but the transponder is saying that we've completed 1 lap, and as you mentioned, O'Connor changing that tyre.
Yep, 1 lap complete in the books, folks. 1 complete. And 39 laps to go. 1 in the book, 39 to go. Indian file restart. They all concertina up behind each other. They'll amble around. Mosen leading Bell from Australia, Matthew Smith. Here we go, we're away.
We are away and we are racing. The green flag falls. Have a look at Bell. He just made it look like he was standing still, but now Mosen round the outside. Mosen, he didn't want Bell to make up any ground.
Oh, brilliant pass by Bell. He just opened up a gap and then Mosen has powered round the outside of him. So Brad Mosen, Christopher Bell, Matthew Smith, Nathan Smee, Clausen.
Have a look at the Australian as well, Matt Smith. He's starting to run down Christopher Bell. Come on, Smith. Let's bring it home for the Aussies.
So it's New Zealand, America, Australia, Australia, America, New Zealand, America, and just America. That's how they roll at the moment. bit further back though as Clausen just closes to the concrete fence down there on the exit of turn number 2, but Mosen's starting to open up a bit of a lead.
Clausen is really trying to manhandle that car at the moment, but it's just not working for him. Speed sitting there in 4th spot, and have a look at Hagen battling it out with Felker for the Miners.
Hey, look at Alex Bright. He's come all the way through from the back. Alex Bright, one of the big movers. Brad Mosen, Christopher Bell, Matthew Smith, Nathan Smee. Then we go back to Brian Clausen. 95 is McCutcheon. 3 ends in of Williams. Hagen running low side as Coons runs the top shelf.
But it is all Mosen's show at the moment. Mosen, Bell, then the 2 Aussies of Smith and Smee. They're showing promising speed. Clausen, he is really struggling with that car. I'd say he's got a tune to come on at the end.
They've swept the top shelf away, and it's a sweating on errors by most of these drivers. Here comes lap traffic. That's going to spice things up. Brad Mosen, though, cool, calm and collected out in front and driving away.
Watch how they're trying to chase this moisture. The track's getting wider and wider, and Mosen's getting oh so close to kissing that concrete.
Mosen round the outside of Buckley, now up the inside of McKinley. He goes through and gets there. So Mosen comes through. Now Bell's got to try and face some lap traffic. 2-car gap between first and second.
Now this is going to play into Bell's advantage, as with Smith and Smee out there. Have a look at Bell now running him down. Kendall's blocking. Bell on the outside. He can't quite make it through with Mosen. He's trying desperately on the outside. The race is on Mosen. And it's Bell. Oh, Bell. Great pass on the outside.
Bell takes the lead in lap traffic. Now gets past Kendall. Mosen tries to follow through. Oh, she's all concertinaed up. Kendall's got it at Mosen. Mosen's really throwing everything in as Bell runs away with. Oh, Bell runs out to the side of Brockdean. Oh, drama. And look who's in second place. It's Matthew Smith. Fire on the track. We've got a yellow. We've got a yellow. And that is remarkable scenes because he collected Christopher Bell, which moves Matthew Smith into second position. And Brad Mosen will move him back to third lap. Mind you, they go back to the last recorded lap. Well, we said lap traffic would spice things up, and it certainly did. Christopher Bell is your race leader. Has he sustained any damage, Nick?
I'm trying to just inspect the car from a distance. It looks okay at the moment, but he ran straight over that wheel of Brockdean and that lap traffic. How good was Bell? Oh, he was just the man on the outside.
Well, he threaded the needle inside, stopped it, moved it to the outside, went in one side, out the other, put down the glasses, and he resumed the lead position. Christopher Bell, the baby-faced assassin, is leading this one.
Only 19 years of age. He's the USAC champion, and he is winning it at the moment. Chris Bell, Brad Mosen in second spot with the 2 Aussies. I'm hoping these Aussies can come home of Matt Smith and Nathan Smee.
The weight of the nation is on the Australians to try and see if they can bring it home. At the moment as it stands, Australia running in third and fourth position. Your lead-off car, though, is the 2 USA of Christopher Bell.
Watch Hagen as well. Darren the Hawk Hagen. He's moved his way up through the field. Here we go. Christopher Bell's going to lead the charge.
Bell advances early. Mosen chases him down. Now let's see how battle stations resume out in front. Mosen clearly got a quicker car on the exit of turn 2. They roll it down. Everyone's taking it nice and easy at this stage. Bell, though, your leader.
Have a look at Hagen now battling it out with Felker as well for those minor placing. Also McCutcheon and Williams. They're going to start to come into play. But at the moment, it's a baby-faced assassin of Bell at the moment.
Chris Bell. Can he make top step at the podium tonight? In second place it's Mosen. Then we go back to Matthew Smith, Nathan Smee, 39 at Clausen. There has been some sensational passing of the... Oh, beautiful wheel stand from Nathan Smee.
There is still plenty of moisture on this high line. The guys are getting wider and wider. Have a look at Smith and Smee. Clausen now starting to run down the 2 Australians.
We've got an engine break. Oh, big wheel stand from Christopher Bell. He was on 2 wheels at the exit of turn number 2. He is smoking them at the moment.
He is absolutely on fire at the moment, the teenage sensation of Christopher Bell. Mosen sitting there in second spot, just lifting that front left wheel as he goes into turn number 2.
Here comes Brian Clausen. Clausen now on Smee. Clausen with a big look up the inside. Brian Clausen trying to go low side. Smee just bicycles up, manages to hold on.
This is the race between Smee and Clausen. Clausen now losing a little bit of pace to Smee. They're coming up now on lap traffic. This might give Mosen the chance to take that lead from Bell.
Who's going to negotiate it better? That's going to be very heavy. Oh, McKinley gets all out of front shape in front of the car of Bell. Now Bell goes low side. Mosen back to the top shelf. Mosen starts to reel him in. Mosen now. Oh, Bell gets checked up in front of him. Mosen now with the split. Mosen outside. Oh, contact. Made between Bell and Mosen. Mosen's got him. He does. No.
Have a look at this, they're side by side as they go in past the Northern Star Grandstand. McKinley is in front. Has Mosen got the legs? Bell trying to shut the door.
Oh, we got a spinner.
Out.
Oh, we got a spinner in Maxwell. How good is that? That is simply amazing. Champagne action on the brown stuff here at Lismore. Mosen and Bell exchanging positions. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable.
22 laps to go, and Brad Mosen has got plenty still left in the tank. He is going to find it all the way to the finish. Not time. It's going to go, Modlites will go out now. Christopher Bell, I tell you what, he would be sweating now that Brad Mosen has made up that ground.
Well, he now knows that Mosen has an even-Steven opportunity to really play havoc with him. The blowtorch will be applied with 22 laps to go here at the Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway. They will wind them up the rubber band and we're away. Here we go. Bell leads it early.
22 to go. Green flag racing. Bell now skips away. Mosen is going to try and run him down. McCutcheon now in trouble. That allowed Hayden Williams through on the inside.
Watch for Clausen. He's the consummate professional. Mosen just fighting with the front of his car. Christopher Bell, Brad Mosen, Matthew Smith. Then we go back to Nathan Speed. Then we go back to 39er Clausen.
Matt Smith is still there in calculations. He's about 8 car lengths behind Brad Mosen, but he could still run him down. But I'd say Bell will not want to hit lap traffic with Mosen.
Lap traffic is what's going to be amazing scenes to see how this all unfolds. Here goes Clausen putting a ton of pressure on the 7 of Smee, but your restart order still remains the same with about 18 laps to go. It is the 2 USA of Bell, the 7 of Mosen, and the 13 of Smith.
Have a look at Clausen now. He's starting to reel in the Australian Nathan Smee. He is absolutely gunning it now. Ryan Clausen.
They're going to come home strong. We're almost at halfway home. Almost halfway home, and that's really going to make things very... Oh!
Clausen and Smee. Smee got a huge wheel stand coming out of turn number 2. He's sitting there in 4th spot, and Clausen is now all over the back of him.
Mosen's throwing everything he's got. Clausen's just trying to get everything he can to get a slider. Hasn't quite got enough legs. Let's see what happens this time round. Bell, he's really managing the traffic a lot better.
I tell you what, the lap traffic's a little bit thinner now. Christopher Bell just threads the needle on McKinley, does it easy, and now he's trying to put a lap on O'Connor and does it through on the inside, but Mosen's not going to let him get out of his sights.
Mosen going to go low side.
15 laps still to go. 15 to go, Aaron, and there's still plenty of time left in this one.
Well, we're going to start approaching a bit more of a lap traffic battle. Mosen really needs to get past O'Connor.
Have a look at this battle out here now with between Clausen and Smee.
Smee makes an issue, but Christopher Bell, he's spanking them. He's giving them all a real thing. Oh, he's getting slightly impatient. He knows that Mosen's behind him. What he doesn't know, he's got a 2-car gap.
Almost snookered by those lap cars of Honeybell and Chris McCutcheon. It's Christopher Bell, but he's managed to get around McCutcheon. He's now just got to do it on Honeybell.
Honeybell, the next one in front of him. Mosen now. He resumes battle stations in 2nd place. Chris Bell, Brad Mosen, Nathan Smee running in 4th. Clausen, but Matty Smith holding on to 3rd.
Smee almost kissing the concrete as he went down the back straightaway. A rooster tail of dirt that allowed Clausen to make up some serious ground for 4th placing.
Epic battle up front. It's still going, Hamilton.
10 laps now to go, Aaron. Only 10 laps to run in this one. And the baby-faced assassin is skipping away with it now from Mosen.
It's the longest period of green we've seen at this stage. Brad Mosen is really struggling with that. Oh, Smee's got a problem. Nathan Smee's got a problem. Just dies at the exit of turn number 2.
I'd say that tyre may be going down of Smee's. The car's not handling at all.
Well, let's see what goes on in Malta. Real battle picking up now. Brad Mosen, though, he's really a quarter of the length of the straightaway away. Mosen's right rear tyre looks sounding like it's going to go down. Mosen though.
Tyre wear is now going to come into a factor with the final stages. We've got about 7 or 8 laps still to run. It is all Christopher Bell at the moment. He's really just getting better and better as this race goes on.
Can you believe it? He's about to put a lap on Australian number 1 Adam Clark. Mosen holds on for second, Smith in third. Oh, Smith's got problems, just dances through a couple of the lap cars. Here comes Nathan Smee. Smee now.
Well, Smee, I'd say the race is going to be on between those 3 cars for third. Smee, we've got Smith out there and also Clausen.
Clausen's the pole line. He just holds that pole line in to try and grab the final spot of the podium. But Christopher Bell, 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Smee at the fence. Nathan Smee got collected in the fence by Matthew Smith.
I can't believe it. The 2 Australians almost fencing himself. Contact between us.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Crazy stuff from the Aussies.
The Aussies are taking each other out. So Matthew Smith still holds on for third. She's fast, she's
still holding up
tonight.
splendidly.
Christopher Bell. He's about to lap his teammate Andrew Falker. White flag should be coming out next time round, I would imagine.
They are getting ready now for the white flag. Smith, he's still holding out Clausen. That's a slender position. But Smee, he's got plenty of problems with Smith still holding down the third placing. The white flag getting ready to come out for Christopher Bell.
Andrew Falker goes a lap down. Look at the bell. Clausen now into third. Clausen goes into third. White flag, 1 to go. Christopher Bell. He's going to win this one, I'm sure.
White flag is out, and have a look at the battle on the third spot between Clausen and Smith. Aussie versus USA. But it is all Christopher Bell as he comes across the line. He's going to take the checkered flag. Christopher Bell.
Bell will win it. Mosey in second place. Who's the battle for third? Oh, massive wheels dead.
Come on, Smith. Oh!
How would you pick that? How do you pick that?
Matthew Smith.
Matthew Smith, Ryan Clausen on the line. We'll have to get the official results. I'm sure they'll come through to you. But there is no doubt about your winner, Lismore Speedway, the baby-faced assassin, Christopher Bell.
Oh, let's hear it for him out there, folks. USA, 2 of Christopher Bell, winner of our World Midget Championship here tonight. Second place will go to the New Zealander of Mosen, with third the Aussies, and good to see him come home, Matthew Smith. Come on, let's hear it for him, Lismore. Now, folks, don't go too far away. Well, Aaron, I haven't experienced a race that was so frantic.
But for everyone concerned, it was simply epic. The racing was fast, the racing was furious, and we are very, very glad to be able to have that here tonight.
That
it was
furious, Aaron, and we'll get you as well to present our trophies for tonight. But folks, he's doing the walk on the roof of the car. So come on, give him a big round of applause. Make some noise for him out there, our winner of Christopher Bell. Just get third place over if we can. Thanks, Aaron.
Third place tonight, a great drive. The first Australian home, Matthew Smith.
Go, Aussie, go. And it's great to see Aaron as well. We've got all three countries kind of represented.
Congratulations, Matthew Smith. How good was that?
Oh, yeah, it wasn't too bad. The car was a bit tight on the top there, so we didn't really have anything for those other boys. New Zealand guys need to learn how to not to race the lead cars. That 26 car shouldn't be here. Took him out of Brisbane the other day, sent him home. He's a shambles.
He's a shambles. That's my word. You can't say that. Hey, listen, the commentary team here were backing you. Everyone was backing you. And obviously an Australian on the podium. That's fantastic to see.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, Nathan was racing me pretty hard there. I think I might have fed him a bit of a wheel, so sorry, Nath. But, you know, you just got to do it. You got to do it, this sort of deal. I mean, he would have done the same to me. So, you know, I just got to thank, my dad for putting this car together after we wrecked the other one last week. Grand Paul Adraney for giving me a motor and everything they do for us. All the crew for coming out. Glenn Seaton for sorting us out with some shocks. And everyone else coming out and giving us a hand.
Congratulations, third place tonight, Matthew Smith. And second, he was at the top of the podium last night. Tonight, he's runner-up, Brad Mosen. Mate, there were some slide jobs and all sorts going on there.
Yeah, that was a fun race. Racing like that with someone like Chris is just, that's awesome that he's world class, and to be able to do that over here in Australia, I feel pretty lucky. So thanks to all of the organisers from the POWRI series and Archerfield and here at Lismore. It's been awesome to come over here with all the Kiwis and Americans, and they've been real hospitable. So thanks to all of them, and thanks to my team for bringing me over here and giving me an awesome race car.
Let's hope your form that you found here continues back home.
Yeah, it sort of feels like the old days now. We've had a couple of years of just garbage luck, so hopefully now we're, I don't know, making it better, or we've just got some good luck. So whatever it is, we want to keep it.
Congratulations, Brad Mosen in second place. And tonight's winner, unbelievable, fantastic drive, Christopher Bell. Well, you got here, mate, you got here.
Oh my gosh, man, this is a long time coming. It feels like it's been forever since I won, and it was just an awesome. The track was awesome. Whoever's in charge of the track, excellent job. Props to you. I mean, that was really a blast, and this is awesome to be able to win down here in Australia, and I was lucky enough to get one in New Zealand. So now I can say I've won in every country I've been to. So that's pretty cool and an honor.
What a great team you got behind you. Your car looked $1 million out there, and you were just super fast.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better race car. I can't thank my car runner, Jason and Flick, and then everyone on the crew. I mean, Tim and Steven had me dialed in, that's for sure, and it was pretty much up to me to not make a mistake. And Brad was really good there. It's just the traffic was really tough. The way the track's configured, it's tough to get a run and slide people. So you really have to make sure that you know what you have it planned out.
Christopher Bell, on behalf of everyone here in Australia, congratulations for taking this, and we look forward to seeing you back here soon.
Yeah, definitely. It's this place is really cool.
Christopher Bell, folks, your A-main winner tonight.
Thanks very much, Aaron, and a big congratulations to Christopher Bell, winner of tonight's World Midget Championship, the final leg here in Australia. And folks, make sure you give him one big blast. And to Brad Mosen, second place, and our Aussie driver of Matthew Smith, the third. Well, it's been a blast, Aaron, having you here over the last 2 days. It's been a real treat, and hopefully I get to venture over to Auckland and have a night with you.
Well, that will be the plan, obviously.
But thanks very much for all your help, and I'll see you again soon.
Into America, in place from Riverside, California, it's the Hawk, Darren Hagen. Congratulations, Darren. Third place on the overall World Series, heading back to your homeland.
Yeah, I guess getting up here better late than never, just like come across start finish, Hats off to these guys at the Vernon Vasey Truck Parts, Braxton Car Lights, Hinchman Race Uniforms, Bell Helmets. They worked their butts off the last 2 weeks. We knocked the front end out, rear end out. I think I hit everything but the pace truck. I might have hit the pace truck too, but hats off to these guys. These guys worked their butts off and give me an opportunity of a lifetime. Thank you, fans, for coming out. Greg Mosen, Bill Buckley, you guys who put this race and this whole deal together, the promoters, all these teams out here. Thank you guys for bringing the best equipment out here to compete against. Hopefully we'll come back.
There he is in third place tonight, Darren Hagen. In second place tonight, Christopher Bell. Second place overall, heading back into America. That's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a gamble whenever you're going. Well, especially this deal. You're going overseas and you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. But luckily, I was able to team up with 2 excellent teams and had a really good crew chief the whole time whenever I was down here. So looking forward to getting back to America. Kind of got a little bit more experience down there. So we'll see what happens.
Congratulations, Christopher Bell, second place in the World Championship overall. And our overall points leader, the Bullet, from Noblesville, Indiana, Brian Clausen. Well done. You're still at the top of the step.
Yeah, it's good. I can't thank everybody on the United Truck Parts, King Chassis, Esslinger car. It was strong all trip here and back over in New Zealand. It's a lot of fun to come over and race during the winter. There's feet of snow on the ground in Indiana, so come over this warm weather and race it. You can't beat it. And then to have the kind of month that I've had over the last last 30 days has been pretty special. So can't thank everybody that put this thing together enough. All my guys that worked on my car throughout the trip. It's pretty cool to head home, be leading the standings. We'll see if we can't go back and finish it off.
There he is, folks, Brian Clausen from Noblesville, Indiana. He is leading the points heading into Illinois. So, in third place, leading the points, we've got Darren Hagan. In second place, you've got Christopher Bell. And your overall leader, it is Brian Clausen.
Well, thanks again for that, Aaron. And I've thoroughly enjoyed this weekend's midget racing. I'd like to thank Bill Buckley, of course, David Lander, John and Kathy Kelly for their help this weekend. And of course, thanks to you, Aaron, as well, being my co-commentator this weekend.
No, thank you to you. Thank you for your hospitality, Australia. We'll see you, no doubt, in 12 months' time when we're back to do this exciting thing so again. And on behalf of everyone here, take care of yourselves and each other.
Don't miss the banger speed car event this season. Drivers from the USA and New Zealand take on our Aussie heroes. POWRI World Midget Speed Car Championship Friday and Saturday night at 6 with kids under 12 free at the Lucas Oil Lismore Speedway.
Every speedway should have their traditions. That is one of ours. Big welcome to all of those who have come here from Brisbane and elsewhere to watch the racing live as we get away. Mitchell Randall took off the line. Watch out for Kurt Wilson. He is only new into this division, but absolutely has blitzed them. And he is on the outside. And he will try and build that track out wide. It's where he likes to race. But Mitchell Randall away fairly comfortably at this stage. Got a couple of car lengths in it. Kurt Wilson. Ethan Ayres has moved up into third position, got himself around Brad Seagrove, Craig Transton at the rear of the field. But watch these two young fellas, Mitchell Randall and Kurt Wilson. Kurt Wilson getting closer. He's now moved down onto that pole line after experimenting out wide and then realising that that's where that bit of water went. Mitchell Randall, he is absolutely on the fly. He came out of turn 4 and took it nice and wide up to the wall, which gave him a great drive through 1 and 2. Kurt Wilson, who has been the young gun on fire in this division, has a bit of a moment in turn 1. That's let Mitchell Randall get away. I think he's had more than a bit of moment. The amber light is on. Trying to work out why the amber light. Oh, we've lost the wing on one of the cars. Don't know where it's gone, but it's up against the pit gate. That's the number 8 car of Brad Seagrove, who was lost part of his wing. And we are away. Mitchell Randall gets them away. Now, as we finish this race, hey! Brad Seagrove, he's having all sorts of fun trying to drive that car without that extra bit of wing. So it's obviously having a great effect on him. 6 laps now completed, Mitchell Randall and Kurt Wilson. Kurt Wilson closing in as they come up on turn 3 in front of the Northern Star Grandstand. Out of turn 4. Kurt Wilson on the fly, looking to go around the outside. Down the back straight. It's side by side they go into turn 3. It's the white flag lap. Just got the nose in front, Kurt Wilson, as they cross the line. He's got to consolidate. We've got a car going the wrong way as they go past all nice and safely low. They have thrown the amber light. Mitchell Randall and Ethan Ayres, 1, 2 and 3. So it's 16.97 and 11. 16.97 and 11. The Brad Seagrove car obviously did not handle it well once they had lost part of his wing. There's Graham Caldwell in car number 23. Chris Ruane is in car 49. Jeff Jensen, car 71. Chris Tunner is in car 35. Dave Preston in 88, and the number 6 car is Clayton Woodhead, as mentioned before. That is as per the program. And we get away, and One car says that's a little greasy when you get up high. And we still have green lights as the car tries to move away. Oh, look, I think he stalled it. No, is he still moving? Can he get round, or are we going to throw the ambers? We're going to throw the ambers, and that'll give us a complete restart. Yes, and Jamie McHugh, bit of a man of all seasons in the divisions that he has raced in over the years. And away we go again, the green light. And Jamie McHugh makes a big move as he slips himself up into second position. Chris Ruane got away quickly on the outside. The Chris Tunner car does not want to go out wide again. I think he's had enough of that. Side by side, have a look at these two as Jamie McHugh muscles his way through. Uh-oh, turn 4 is an awful mess. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cars pointing in the wrong direction. That's not the way you're supposed to be driving. Yeah. Number 2 car is Anthony Stewart.
But Neil, that's pretty heavy contact out there for the Modlites.
Keep them all on the track this time. And we are away. It's a single file restart. Chris Ruane, Jamie McHugh, Will Butler in the car number 63, Clayton Woodford in 9, Chris Tunner is in car number 35. Looks like we have lost a couple from our start, but that's okay. We'll get them back on the track for later on tonight. They are dynamite little cars, and as you can see by the earlier experience of turning them all around a la NASCAR style, they can fly. Sometimes literally. Oh, and the Chris Ruane car has gone around as we expected. You didn't have to prove it to me, but he certainly turned it around in turn 4, and he has now got it moving again, but I don't think he's going to get it out of the way. There'll be yet another amber light. Well, we're going to do this one lap at a time, aren't we? We'll have to keep our eye on that. We are away with a green light. Jamie McHugh gets him underway this time. And Chris Ruane has a lot of catching up to do. And he was leading up until that nasty moment in turn 4. But Jamie McHugh, the Australian title holder, he has he's come out and he's given himself a comfortable lead now from Clayton Woodford, the local auto electrician, who loves this division. Got a lot of fans locally. Helps out a lot of other drivers as well when he gets the opportunity. But Jamie McHugh unchallenged at this stage. I reckon though that Clayton, just visually, has closed up that gap a little bit. Yep, just a little bit. He's got about 3 laps to complete now before he can make a challenge. They're all equally spaced. There's no challenges going on. Having a look back there as I say that, positions 3 and 4, Will Butler and Chris Tunner going side by side. Will Butler through on the inside and then blows it and pulls up on the grass. So that'll put Chris Tunner back up into 3rd position. White flag out on the last lap. Half a lap left for our leader, Jamie McHugh, here at the Lucas Oils Lismore Speedway. The Modlites doing it for us tonight. And the checkered flag falls. Jamie McHugh, Clayton Woodford, and taking 3rd position, car number 63. That is Will Butler in 4th position, Chris Ruane. And several do not finishes after that. Put your Ford start car parks on the infield. We get ourselves a green light this time round as they hit that white line. They are underway. Paul Reeves gets them away. Number 75 car Matty Gamble though jumps off that pole line and moves quickly into the lead. Slack coming up the inside as well into 2nd position. They're 3 wide after that, battling for 3rd. And it is Paul Reeves in car number 98 who has it at the moment. We got some wheel banging there as Jimmy Knight gets through. He's up into fourth position now, nose in front. Coming round, it's Stuart Hall who's moved up into third position now. Matty Gamble, John Slack, and Stuart Hall. But we've got one pulled up on turn 2. After this restart, single file restart. They can go racing. They can't pass until they pass the cone. And Stuart Hall moves out wide immediately, trying to get around John Slack. And side by side as they go into turn 2, so it's a battle for second and third. Matty Gamble in car number 75 looks like he could be swamped any minute now. He holds on to the lead, goes out a little wide, lets a chance for Slack to have a look down the inside. He can't nail it going through 1 and 2. Stuart Hall, he's hanging on the outside. He reckons go wide for a couple of laps. There'll be enough traction out there and he'll be able to drive on past, and he manages to do it. He's got the front wheels going over the line first, so it's Stuart Hall, Matt Gamble, Shane Newstead. Oh, beautiful move there, both inside and outside, between Newstead and John Slack going past the 75 car. So it's Hall, Slack, Newstead, Matty Gamble, back to Jimmy Knight, and the 14 car of Sam Bruggy does a 360 between turns 1 and 2. He's got it going, that won't bring on any lights. So we'll keep racing. Stuart Hall pulls away from the pack, John Slack in second position. Shane Newstead right on his hammer in third. Jimmy Knight just trying to get close enough to be a part of that lead pack action. Stuart Hall got a couple of car lengths of cushion for him. That may not be enough, 2 laps to go. John Slack holding up tight on that pole line. Matt Bruggy gone around again, this time in turn 4, keeps it going. Still the green light stays on. White flag out for our leader, Stuart Hall, John Slack, Shane Newstead. Those 3 cars now evenly spaced as they come out of turns 3 and 4. They'll see the checkered flag. Stuart Hall takes the checkered flag in first position. John Slack in second, Shane Newstead in third. So it's 40, 14 and 27. 40, 14 and 27. That's the way they finish in the AMCA Nationals, their first heat here at the Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway. The start car moves to the infield. We'll get a green light this time round. Last of our races before the midgets hit the track. Performance wholesale, and Corcoran gets them away. 65 car of Stuart Fawcett, beautifully turned out car. He slips through into second position now, in behind the Corcoran car. Brad Carroll had a good night last night. He's up into third. And here comes the number 3 car. Gets Coxey. 45 out there is Wes Smith, who's moving through the pack. Then we go back to the Clapham cars. But it's car number 69, Matt Corcoran. Oh, slam into the wall in turn 1. A big side slam. Car number 45, that's Wes Smith. He's had a crack at the concrete wall, and the concrete wall has won. The number 7 car, Brad Carroll, has also come to a halt over in turn 2. So a little bit of excitement with the street stocks. Luke Gray back in the middle of the pack, wanting to make a move fairly quickly with this restart. Likes to be matching it with the guys up the front. One of our regular podium finishes. He does have a tendency to save it through to the feature race. Okay, we're underway, and it's Corcoran in the 65 car of Stuart Fawcett. Oatsy in the number 3 car in third. As Corcoran goes around out of turn 2, he's lost it and put it up on the infield. He'll join at the rear of the field. And it's a bit of a race of attrition. That little bit of sprinkle of water, who would have thought it would make that much difference? But it has. He's trying to get the car going. He's not going to pull right out in front of the field, is he? No, he's seen them come. He's seen them come. Stuart Fawcett leading from Oatsy. Then the one of the Clapham cars. It is the 26 car of Brendan Clapham in third position. Luke Gray up into fourth. Then back to the 27 car of Daniel Clapham, but quite a sizable gap between the first four and the rest of the field, the last, 6 cars. But car number 65, Stuart Fawcett. Oatsy hanging into that pole line. Fishtails it a bit out of turn 2. And the back straight. Can't make it indent into the lead of the Fawcett car. But he's determined to hang on to the pole line. You've seen others spin out. Oh, nice angle on the car of the Stuart Fawcett. It's a lot of drive out of turns 1 and 2 down that back straight. Comes into the Northern Star turn. One of the main grandstand and members. Got that tail hanging right out. He's going hard, that car number 65. Stuart Fawcett takes the checkered flag. Oatsy in second in car number 3. And then the Brendan Clapham car in 26 is in third position. Luke Gray picked up 4. Playing last time with Kurt only just coming out on top. Let's get underway and see how we can go. With the 4 of them battling it out there, and Mitchell Randall's gone away quickly. The proverbial rabbit being chased. The Greyhound's about to try and chase him down as Kurt Wilson gets out and around Craig Transton, now up into second position. Kurt Wilson starts that reeling in, and Mitchell Randall, he's a very quick little driver. He has had some time on the sidelines to think about things at times. In the last couple of meetings has certainly put together some great races. Mitchell Randall still leading, but it is less than a second lead now. Kurt Wilson, you can see him gathering the pace down that back straight. Craig Transton back in third position, but the chase is on. And another 200ths of a second taken off the lead of Mitchell Randall. Kurt Wilson visually closer now. You can see him catching, and he's just holding a tighter line. Gone from .66 to .46 now. He's done 5 laps though. It's only 8 laps. Can he get close enough to make a challenge within the next couple of laps? Oh, it's blown out a little bit, blown out just a little. Mitchell Randall a bit more comfortable with only a lap and a half to go. He'll come round this time and see the white flag. 1 lap to go for Mitchell Randall and Kurt Wilson. Oh, Kurt Wilson loses it across the line and backs it into turn 1. Just briefly touches the wall. I don't think he did any damage, but not the way Kurt Wilson wants to do it. And I think we have declared the race. Yes, they were on their last lap. And so it has been declared. Positions held. The miniature modifieds. But they're not miniature in power. The power to weight ratio quite incredible for these little cars. And only 6 of them here tonight, but when you get plenty of them on the track, you get lots of excitement. The lead 3 though, fairly equally matched at this particular stage. And it's Clayton Woodford, the local, the auto electrician. He is leading the race. Jamie McHugh in second, the current Australian title holder. He's looking to go around the outside through turn 4. Drag racing down the front straight, but Clayton Woodford's got him beat now in power at this stage. Chris Ruane in second position, car number 49. Then back away to Chris Tunner. Local driver Clayton Woodford holds it on again, crosses that line. We've got 5 laps to go. 4.5 now as the Australian title holder gets him down the back straight, nose in front, Jamie McHugh. He's got him as he comes out of turn 4. So new leader, Australian title holder Jamie McHugh from Clayton Woodford. Chris Ruane trying to get up in this mix between these first two. Jamie McHugh gets a car and a half lengths gap to him. If he goes out wide though, Clayton Woodford will get him. Clayton Woodford, desperate. He had the lead for the first few laps. But Jamie McHugh has now gapped him. Coming round to see the lap 6 completed. Lap 6 done. Jamie McHugh, Clayton Woodford, Chris Ryan, Chris Tunner has got a bit of pressure on him now from Jamie Lorraine and Will Butler. Will Butler's just gone around, car number 63. And they will bring on the amber lights. That will bring on the amber light. He is in a precarious position there and couldn't get it moving in time, so we will get a restart. And away we go. Jamie McHugh jumped well as they went past the cone. Oh, Clayton Woodford, not a great... Oh, we've got cars going around everywhere in turn 2. It was Chris Ruane who lost it just after he got past Clayton Woodford. Clayton came back at him and Chris Ruane lost it. Then the others got the late arrival award. McHugh certainly the leader, and Clayton Woodford will pick up second position. Paul Reeves. And as we go racing, it is Sam Bruggy who gets them off the line. Jimmy Knight on the outside. Oh, the number 14 car has a good look at the concrete wall. It's a little greasy, and he's not handling it very well. That's the John Slack car. A little bit of extra water they sprinkle down. There's not a lot of it. But geez, it takes him by surprise. Shane Newstead, though, he's always been a bit of a mudlark, and he doesn't mind it being a bit greasy. He's taken the lead from Sam Bruggy, who's under pressure on the inside from Jimmy Knight. Stuart Hall taking a careful approach to it. Oh, Matt Bruggy up to the wall, gives it a bit of a touch out of turn 4, and now has the number 40 car, Stuart Hall, gone past him. He's also gone past Jimmy Knight. He's up into second position. We've got the Slack car around and pointing the wrong way up against the concrete wall in turn 1. So he's had a bit of a moment, and I think he's lost that front left-hand wheel. Does not look good. Or maybe he's okay. No, he's pulling onto the infield. We've got 6 laps to go with this restart. Past the cone they go. Shane Newstead gets them away with a green light. Jimmy Knight, Sam Bruggy, and Hawley is in there. He's in third position. He tries to get the nose in under Jimmy Knight. Jimmy shuts that door fairly quick. So 5 to go this time round. Shane Newstead, Hawley up into second. Jimmy Knight to third, and Matt Bruggy in 4. Bruggy to the inside of Jimmy Knight. Side by side they go into the Northern Star turn. Jimmy Knight pulls out though, even from that wider area. Gets the drive out of turn 4. Down into turn 1, holding it nice and tight. He's holding out Bruggy, but not gaining on Hall. Hall tries to chase down Shane Newstead. Newstead got a comfortable lead, but 4 car lengths in it as they go down the main straight. They've done 5, they've got 3 to go, and Hawley has had a lose in turn 1. He keeps it going and he joins the rear of the field. Oh, he's got some chasing to do now. Shane Newstead well out in front of Jimmy Knight, and Matt Bruggy up into third position now because Hawley's got no work to do. He's gone to the rear of the field after that lose. So Sam Bruggy up into third. Mind you, he's under pressure from Paul Reeves. Jimmy Knight very comfortable in second position at this stage. Paul Reeves had a chance to pick up some extra points, goes to the inside of Matt Bruggy. Side by side down the back straight. Checkered flag for our leader, Shane Newstead. In second position, Jimmy Knight. Matt Bruggy holds on to third, and Paul Reeves in car number 98 takes fourth. Stuart Hall in the fifth position at the rear of the field. Did not finish it, so well done, Shane Newstead. Be the guys that are going to go quick from the middle of the pack. Mark Owen, I think, is one of them. Oatsy in car number 3. He's back there on the third line. He won't want to stay there for too long. Have a look at him. Goes straight down the inside and will be in third position down the back straight. Not only just Luke Gray. LJ Gray has taken the race. Oh, Luke Gray just got away with it. Pulled down in front of some of the cars and got away with it. Luke Gray leading from the number 8 of Josh Oliver. And then Oatsy in car number 3. Luke Gray in 4, and I think it's Robbie Leisure in 5. Back to one of the Clapham cars. But LJ Gray, the younger of the Greys. Oh, Robbie Leisha's got around. He's done the complete pirouette there. And they've all gotten around him. I think he clipped one of the cars. I think it was the Clapham car. Has he kept it going? No, he hasn't. Now he's got it moving, but it's too late. They've thrown the amber lights, and he will now take his position at the rear of the field. Owen in car number 3. We've got him confused with his father. So, sorry about that to both of them. I was thinking about the whole father and son thing out there with the Greys. But anyway, we're back racing now. There'll be about 3 laps in it from my mental calculation. LJ Gray, Oatsy up into second position. And Scotty Owen, Luke Gray up into third now. Let's put Josh Oliver back to 4. Still a couple of laps in it. LJ Gray driving a great race tonight. Got to be happy with this particular performance. He's not put a foot wrong. There's been no rush of blood in the youngster. I think the Josh Oliver car's got a warning. And one around, that's one of the Clapham cars. Everybody has managed to get past now. We've got to make sure that he gets moving again, as he does before the others catch up. He will keep the race going. LJ Gray, Scotty Owen, Luke Gray, Josh Oliver, there's your leading 4. Then back to the 25 car of Clapham. That's Lindsay Clapham. White flag out now for our leader. He's on the last lap. Oaksy will give him a run as he gets close. Going to go down the back straight, try and get the nose on the inside. Can he get the inside running going into turns 3 and 4? No, he can't. So LJ Gray will take the checkered flag. Oatsy in second, Luke Gray in third, Josh Oliver in 4. Well done to the younger of the Greys. And here comes the congratulations from the older of the Greys. They will have seen how quick these guys are in the midgets, and they'll want to do the same. Those wings can work wonders too. These things with wings. The leader sprints, and Mitchell Randall gets away quickly. Here we go again. And, Kurt Wilson second. Ethan Ayres and then Craig Transton back in 4th. But have a look at these 2 young guys. They are only young too, and side by side almost rounds turns 3 and 4. Mitchell Randall held on. Kurt Wilson is in second position. He's got a stronger transponder though. He wasn't leading, but he picked him up that way. But Mitchell Randall is holding on. Kurt Wilson goes to the outside. He throws it into turn 3. Drives hard out of turn 4 and has nailed it. Kurt Wilson now leading from Mitchell Randall. Talk about having the drive out wide. How good is that? That augurs well for our other feature races with the midgets tonight in the POWRI World Championship. Kurt Wilson absolutely on a fly out wide. Fantastic stuff Mitchell Randall in second position. Ayres in third. Kurt Wilson, he has just said, I'm out of here, I'm done. He's got 2 laps to go. White flag now, white flag. He's on the last, as I mentioned it. Half a lap to go. Kurt Wilson, Mitchell Randall. Checkered flag for Kurt Wilson. He has blown them all away. Mitchell Randall in second, Ethan Ayres in third. It's 16:97 and 11. Coming around easily onto that white line. Here we go, we're away. And Chris Ruane gets a jump on everybody. Woodford in second position, out wide. And obviously he's been told there's a racetrack out there. That is Jamie McHugh. Jamie McHugh rounds them up. Second position. And goes in to turns 1 and 2 on the outside. Down the back straight, it's a drag race between Chris Ruane and Jamie McHugh. McHugh wins it into turns 3 and 4. Clears away down the main straight. Jamie McHugh, Chris Ruane. Clayton Woodford in third, looks to the inside of the Chris Ruane car. Goes down the back straight, takes him into turn 3. He's out wide. Not necessarily all your benefits because there's a racetrack out wide. But Clayton Woodford gets him. He gets that second position. Well done, Clayton Woodford. Holding easily on that tight line. But it is Jamie McHugh, the Australian #1 holder, the title holder. Jamie McHugh, Clayton Woodford, Chris Ruane. A bit of a moment there for Jamie McHugh, but he's got plenty of time up his sleeve. Anybody can take a notice of it. Clayton Woodford in second. He's under pressure though from Chris Ruane. Laps ticking away. A lap and a half about to go. Jamie McHugh, Clayton Woodford. Some interesting things happening with our technical equipment here. 1 lap to go. White flag out. Jamie McHugh. Clayton Woodford in second position. And the checkered flag falls for Jamie McHugh. Clayton Woodford takes second in car number 9. The 49 of Chris Ruane is third. So it's Australia 1, 9 and 49. Will Butler in fourth position. He's from here. I don't understand, but I'll live with it. He flies back, he likes the place. Local driver, but maybe works away, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, we have a race underway, and it is Sam Bruggy who is leading down the back straight. Jimmy Knight around the outside and into second position, but just from Stuart Hall in car number 40, who I think gets it back down through turns 1 and 2. Jimmy Knight down the back straight, gets the lead again. It is a fine drive on the outside. Stuart Hall persists on that tighter line, mainly because he can see daylight, because Sam Bruggy is taking the wide line as well. How good is this? 2 wide, going to make it 3 wide into turns 3 and 4. Sam Bruggy is leading on the outside. Stuart Hall now in second, Jimmy Knight in third. Shane Newstead into the mix as well. He's in fourth position. And you can throw a blanket over them and they can have a cuddle. Okay, Stuart Hall takes the lead. Sam Bruggy backed away from the cuddle maybe. Went out 2 wide and is now in second spot. Shane Newstead third. Jimmy Knight back to 4. And as they come round with 5 laps completed now, Stuart Hall, Shane Newstead, Sam Bruggy, Jimmy Knight to the inside of Sam Bruggy, trying to get the at the drive out of turn 2. Doesn't get it down the back straight and holding those positions. It's still Stuart Hall in car number 40. Shane Newstead, then Sam Bruggy, Jim Knight. And Jim needs to be careful or Paul Reeves will get on the inside of him. And drive hard down that back straight. Don't see the white flag this time round. Stuart Hall, Shane Newstead on the outside in this last lap. It's going to be a hard race down the back straight. Stuart Hall gets him just slightly as they go into turns 3 and 4. It's going to be a drag race out side by side, and Shane Newstead takes it in that last 10 metres. Shane Newstead from Stuart Hall. Sam Bruggy gets the 3rd position in car number 14. Then to Paul Reeves and Jimmy Knight. He finishes last. Travan Ford start car on the infield. We're going to start this time round. And the number 51 car gets him away. That is Ben Ellis. And Ben has done an absolute pearl of 360 and has parked it on the on turn 1. No damage, just a little bit of excitement. Jay Walters is in pole position now, brings them around easily. It's being set by the outside, which is the number 25 car of Lindsay Clapham. They get away, Brad Carroll in car number 7. As they come around now, and it's Clapham in car number 25, Walters. Then they're 3 wide. 3 wide they come round. Whoa! And one's clapped the concrete. Car number 65, that is Stuart Fawcett. Turn 2, he has given it a fair old thump by the look of it, and he's climbing out of the car. He's gone in pretty hard. We can't see the front, it's still on the concrete wall. It has bounced. The front right-hand guard is probably in need of some repair. He wasn't going to sit in the car and wait to be told. He was out of it straight away. And he's not happy with someone. Car on the infield now, on the back of the truck. Coming around past the cone, and the 25 car gets us away. That is Lindsay Clapham. Jay Walters. Position. If they go down the back straight, nothing changes. At least we can mark off a lap in the book. It's a challenge though from 26 on the inside of the Walters car. So Brendan Clapham gets himself up into 2nd position. Brad Carroll will now look to take 3rd. Jay Walters got a little untidy, went out too wide. And we know for all the other divisions there's been a racetrack out wide. We'll see if these guys can manage to find it as well. Brad Carroll is holding that pole line fairly tightly, as is Jay Walters. Jay Walters trying to get up on the inside of the Clapham car, but it's Clapham. You can Clapham home if you like. But it's the 26 chasing, or leading 25, so it's Brendan leading Lindsay. Jay Walters in 3rd. Waters. Jay Waters is okay. It's Waters, doesn't have the L in it. So it's still the Clapham boys, Lindsay and Brendan. Brendan leading at this stage. Number 25 to 26. Lindsay leading to Brendan in 2nd, should I say? Jay Waters back in 3rd position, and I can't see much changing as they come around for the white flag now. Last lap. 25, 26 and the 12 car. So it's Lindsay, Brendan and Jay. Lindsay and Brendan Clapham and Jay Waters. checkered flag, and we have finished it, the Street Stockers. Eventually we got there. It's Lindsay, Brendan, then Brendan, Clapham, and Jay Waters in third. This is over 12 laps of feature race, and my money's on Kurt Wilson. Mitchell Randall and he have had battles tonight. It will be interesting to see how they go over these 12 laps. And Craig Transton's got him away quickly. He's leading, which is the first time for him tonight. Mitchell Randall and Kurt Wilson battling for second and third, and Kurt's got that one nailed this time round. So now he chases down Craig Transton. Ethan Ayres sits to the rear. Maybe he's looking to do the Stephen Bradbury if they all fall over at the last minute. Here we go, Kurt Wilson around the outside. I think these guys would like a track like this every night of the week. How good is this? He is just driven right around the outside. There is a perfect line on the outside of this track. You don't have to be on the pole line. There is plenty of opportunity to pass. Plenty of grip. It is just fantastic stuff, the way that this track has turned out, and we saw how well it went in the B main for the Midgets, and now just proving that there's plenty of go forward out there. Kurt Wilson is just stretching his lead. 7 laps completed now out of the 12 set. He's running 13 sevens in the speeds. He's been down to 13 and a half as his fastest lap. He is absolutely on a fly. So Kurt Wilson, Craig Transton, Mitchell Randall and Ethan Ayres. Ethan Ayres actually now, he's managed to get past Mitchell Randall. But Kurt Wilson just absolutely on a fly. 2 laps to go, 2.5 laps to go for Kurt Wilson. 10 laps completed, now 2 to go. As I say, running 13 and a halves constantly now. So running very quickly. Mitchell Randall has done and dusted. So only 3 left in the race. So you're going to get a podium, all you got to do is finish. Kurt Wilson, Craig Transton, Ethan Ayres. Kurt Wilson takes that checkered flag. So well done to Kurt Wilson. Craig Transton second and Ethan Ayres in third. But Kurt Wilson on fire. Look at that. That was, he ran the 12 laps in 2:47.282. And away we go. Some Modlite action. Chris Tunner gets them away. Have a look at this. 3 wide they go. Jamie McHugh says, I don't like being on the back row. I'm going to go on the front row, and he's got there in less than half a lap. Talk about a shot out, and he is led. He now leads. Jamie McHugh has gone from last to first in a lap. Well done, Jamie McHugh. And we've got one around. Car number 49, Chris Ruane, has had a lose just across the start-finish line. Bringing him round for a restart. And away we go. Car number 63 on pole position. That's Will Butler. And watch Jamie McHugh. He's got to do it all again. Can he do it? Oh, we've got 2 together and up on the grass. But they've kept going, and kept going as Jamie McHugh. He has nailed it around the outside again. Said, like me to do it again? I'll do it again if you want me to, but let's hope not. Jamie McHugh, he is just on fire. This track is suiting these small little light cars an absolute treat. I can't wait for the AMA and the Midgets. The POWRI World Series. Jamie McHugh is just on a fly. Will Butler, Chris Tunner, Clayton Woodford. Okay, and we now have one around over there by the Castrol sign. That is car number 3, Jamie Lone. And Jamie McHugh doesn't have to pass everybody. He is out in front and gets away beautifully. Chris Rain wanting to get down on that pole line quickly. Jamie McHugh, talk about giving a lesson in Modlite racing. He has done so. Will Butler, Clayton Woodford up to 3rd now. Chris Tunner in 4. Oh no, we got another one around again. Two-lap dash. So Jamie McHugh will get the start. Then the next time round we'll see the white flag. Gets them away. Jamie McHugh, the Australian title holder. Clayton Woodford's got to get up into 2nd again and does so. Nose in front down the back straight. Will Butler on that outside. Let's keep our eye on them as the white flag is out. And Clayton Woodford gets 2nd. He's holding that tight line. We're going to have to work to get around him. Jamie McHugh, absolutely shot to the front. He's been fantastic all night and takes the checkered flag in the feature race. Clayton Woodford gets 2nd. Will Butler gets 3rd. Jamie Lone is in 4th. Chris Tunner is 5. But put your hands together for Jamie McHugh, a man we've seen here in this division and also in the modifieds over the years. He's a long-term fan of the Lismore Speedway. He has come here again.
Sorry to jump in, just we're tight on time tonight. And in 3rd place in the leader sprint car feature race, put your hands together for him, Lismore driver Ethan Ayres. Good drive, Ethan.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. I'd like to thank my dad for bringing the car and setting it up and getting it all nice for the race. I'd like to thank Austinville Plumbing and Gas Fittings, Kick It, and Atlantic Goals. And my friend who come here tonight for our very first Speedway. I hope you're having fun. And thanks for everyone to come out, guys.
Thanks very much, Ethan. Put your hands together for him, 3rd place tonight. And in 2nd place tonight, and it's his first time up here on the podium in a leader sprint. Let's hear it for him. It's Craig Transton. Good drive, Craig.
Thanks, Nick. First of all, I'd like to just thank the sponsors, the Lemonex Group, Accent on Stone, Conley Brothers Kitchens, and then a big thanks to the Ayres family for all the help with the car, the POWRI family as well, and my lovely family at home. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Craig. Show your appreciation to Craig Transton. And the winner of the leader sprints tonight, this guy has got plenty of these trophies in the cabinet. Put your hands together for him. It's Kurt Wilson. Great drive, Kurt.
Cheers, Nick. First of all, I'd like to thank all my sponsors. Lucas Oils. We had a bit of a bad set of heats there, but we come back. We got it for use. Illusion Science, Lismore Garden Centre and Collectibles. Everyone up the Blue Tarp Brigade. North Coast Petroleum Transport, Wheel Speed Racing. Everyone up the Northern Star. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Kurt. Come on, Lismore, let's give a big round of applause for tonight. That's our leader sprints.
Last night it was an orange ticket E92. $400 something went there too. So thank you to Kenny Jenkins for drawing our 50-50 raffle tonight. And away we go. It's Street Stocker feature time. And these guys will have some fun. They'll have seen how fast this track is for the earlier divisions. However, they've got a little narrower kind of tyres than they're a little heavier than the predecessors. So let's see how they go as they knock off the first of their laps in their feature race tonight. On the back straight. And it's Josh Oliver who is leading. Good to see more of them back out here tonight. Yeah, Josh Oliver in the car number 25. Lindsay Clapham. LJ Gray and Luke Gray. Jay Waters. Oh, we've got one around over there in turn 2. That's car number 51, Ben Ellis. And he's hooked up there near the wall, so they've caught on the amber lights. We'll have a restart. Here we go for the start. The line and no passing before the cone. Don't touch the cone. It's all about the cone. And they all get past successfully. Josh Oliver. There's a Clapham behind him. And there's 2 Greys and a Waters. And Josh Oliver in the Go Motors sponsored car. And a little bit of pressure. Lindsay Clapham in second position. And the 2 Greys battling it out. They battle over the dinner table the same way. Okay, we have an amber light. I think the 51 car is done for the night. Start this time. See if we can go from go to woe. And away we go. Josh Oliver takes it again. And everybody cleanly past the cone. Scotty Owen goes straight out wide. Let's see if he can round a few up. And he's got one as they go into turns 3 and 4. He stays out wide as well. Luke Gray looking to do the same thing and to get round LJ. A little bit of a dip there in turn 1. You hit it, it could get a little nasty. Be careful. Could be the place to watch if you like an accident. But, Josh Oliver takes a tight line, as does Lindsay Clapham. Luke Gray, he straddles that as he went past turn 1 and 2. Scotty Owen, he's got around another couple up. And he'll get himself within shooting distance of the lead within the allotted laps left. Yes, he's gone around, and so he's now into 5th position. But he can see the leaders from here. Josh Oliver leading from Lindsay Clapham. The 2 Greys, LJ and Luke. Luke around the outside of LJ. LJ holds tight and hangs on to 3rd as they come out of 2. But Luke, the wily old fox, gets through on the inside as Luke went out wide. Luke tries to come back at him on the inside. But watch out, here comes Oatsy. Oatsy will keep going out wide and keep it going through turns 1 and 2. Luke Gray's got away, he's into 3rd now. Up into 4th is Scotty Owen. Scott stays out wide, he wants to round up Luke Gray as well. Josh Oliver still leading from Lindsay Clapham, but the battle is for 3rd. Oatsy holds out wide going into turn 3. Holds it flat, turn 4. He's going to get the nose in front, but Lukey Gray doesn't like it. There's a bit of paint swapping. And Oatsy comes back. He's still got the nose in front, but he can't clear him. There you are. I've missed the checkered flag. I was watching the battle. So well done, Josh Oliver, Lindsay Clapham, and I would say that Oatsy got 3rd. So well done. Well done to Scotty Owen as they pull onto the infield now.
Tonight, and in 3rd place, and it's his first time on the podium in a new section. Put your hands together for him, Lismore driver Will Butler. Good job, Will.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. Mate, yeah, just like to thank fans and that for coming out, and yeah, anybody wants to throw the name on the side of a car, mate, should be getting repanelled hopefully shortly, so come and see me after the meeting. Yeah, just thank to the missus and Mum and Dad and all the rest of it, and thanks everyone for turning up.
Thanks very much, Will. Put your hands together for him, 3rd place tonight. And in 2nd place in our Modlites, it's another local driver, Paul Smith. Show your appreciation out there, folks, to Paul.
Thank you. It's going to be very quick. Thanks to my wife for letting me have the toys, Sinead, Riley Smith, everything, Jim's Kevin, and Sam.
Thanks very much, Paul. 2nd place tonight. And the winner of our Modlites tonight is the Australian champion. Let's hear it for him, Jamie McHugh. Great drive, Jamie.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, just want to thank Brian from Bolt Pro for letting me drive the car. A young bloke for helping work on the car, and Glenn for doing the shocks, and Bud's in the stand somewhere having a drink. Oh, there he is. Slack ass, he should have been in the pits helping us.
Anyway, Jamie, I think I don't think it made much difference. You still won anyway, so. Alrighty, well, give them a big round of applause, folks, and show your appreciation to our Modlites tonight. And Aaron, I see you're scratching through there. You're after the grid, I think. And in third place tonight, and good to see him back here on the track. Let's hear it for him. It's Scott Owen.
Cheers, mate. Lucky to be here tonight. 9-hour thrash to build a motor this morning. Didn't have anything in the block and managed to make it here for a good race. I'd like to thank Dad, Mum, Kel, my kids, Aussie Auto. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks very much, Scott. Let's hear it for him. Third place tonight. And in second, in our Street Stocks feature race here in Lismore, and he did it again last night. Put your hands together for us, Lindsay Clapham. Well, Lindsay, it must feel like deja vu.
Yeah, mate, yeah, it's a bit wild. But once again, I'd just like to thank my sponsors, my mum and dad, wife and kids and that. For this. All the boys out the back, we're having a ball doing it. It's all for fun. Get out and have a go. Cheers.
Cheers, thanks very much, Lindsay. Second place tonight. And the winner, and he's back up, he's 2 from 2. Let's hear it for him, Lismore local driver, Josh Oliver. Good drive, Josh. Well, as I just said to Lindsay, deja vu again, you took out last night.
Yeah, had a good run last night and followed through tonight. I could get used to this. I just want to thank the sponsors, Go Motors, Lismore Auto Detailing, and all the guys who come and help me with the car week to week. They're paying to get in, and it's just definitely worth the help. Thanks, guys.
Thanks very much, Josh. And your win tonight. So, folks, that's our Street Stocks podium. So make sure you give them a big round of applause and make some noise. They put on a great show as our support program for tonight.